From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Right now in the Afternoon Edition, negotiations continue between Oakland teachers and the district with an update coming any minute. Good afternoon. I'm Ryan Yamamoto.
And I'm Elizabeth Cook. Our top story is thousands of Oakland educators are striking for a third day. The union will be holding a virtual press conference any minute now. We'll bring you any updates throughout the show. Meanwhile, the schools are still open during the strike. Technically, the district has offered every classroom teacher a 13 to 22% raise next year and a one-time bonus. But the union says the district has not addressed their so-called common good items such as grant spending, housing for homeless students, mental health services, smaller class sizes, and more.
So actually, we're still pretty far away in a lot of other areas, but we believe that if we're able to continue to bargain, that we can make more and more movement. So again, we are committed to seeing through the full bargain and reaching a tentative agreement as quickly as possible.
There are about 2 weeks left in the school year. The district superintendent said she agrees with the issues being raised by the union, but says money is just not there to support all of their demands.
The city of Antioch unveiled a new crisis response team to handle lower-level calls without police. The team, which is comprised of people from Antioch, will respond 24 hours a day to nonviolent and non-life-threatening 911 calls, especially mental health cases. And they'll also follow up with those people after their mental health incidents.
We're going to make sure that those connections that we send people to work and that they actually get the support that they need and that they get a continuity of care, a continuity of relationship, because that's what's missing in the behavioral health structure the way it exists right now.
The city budgeted roughly $2 million a year for the program, which will be operated by the Felton Institute.
San Francisco supervisors will vote tomorrow on a resolution urging the district attorney to release the video, police reports, and witness accounts in the death of Banko Brown. Brown was shot and killed by a Walgreens security guard on April 27th. The guard, Michael Earl Wayne Anthony, was released with no charges. DA Brooke Jenkins says she hasn't released the video because the case is still under investigation.
Well, live look at San Jose happening right now. Mayor Matt Mahan is unveiling his Slow Down San Jose plan. The mayor's office says speeding is the #1 cause of traffic deaths in the city. 13 people have died in traffic accidents in San Jose this year.
All right, let's take a break and get to First Alert meteorologist Darren Peck. Another kind of drizzly morning, Darren.
Yeah, a few drops of rain have shown up for a good part of the bay. And it's kind of sporadic. If we take a live look right now from the camera that sits on top of Sutro Tower out over the Golden Gate, looks pretty cloudy here. But if we go inland and check in on the camera that sits above Dublin, it looks like you're about to get rained on. And we can do a little better than this. We'll look at First Alert Doppler. I'll show you where the rain is because there's not a lot. But it does look like it could rain at any moment there. It's 58 degrees in Dublin. And if we go to the radar, you see a few light showers. And there's kind of still that organized line to it. That's the weak cold front that's been marching across the bay for much of the morning. There really is not a whole lot to that. And if we put it into the futurecast, you'll see how things pretty much quiet down and clear out from here out. The best of this rain happened between like 3 in the morning and 6 in the morning. And look what we got. Got about 0.08 of an inch of rain in Santa Rosa. The city did get 0.02 of an inch of rain, but we haven't really gotten a whole lot else that's been measurable south of that, and it's fallen apart now. So we're going to look ahead. Coming up in the complete First Alert forecast, we're pretty much done with this light rain. The next story is the warm-up, which is coming our way. By the time we get towards the end of this week, I'll show you temperatures approaching 90 with plenty of sunshine. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Back to you.
Well, the Roman Catholic Diocese of Oakland filed for bankruptcy today. That's in the wake of a 2019 state law that temporarily lifted the statute of limitations on child sexual assault claims. The diocese is facing 330 such lawsuits going back decades. The bishop said the filing won't impact any of the diocese schools, charities, or vendors, and employees will still get paid. The Santa Rosa Diocese filed for bankruptcy 2 months ago, and the Sacramento-San Diego Diocese are both considering it, too.
It was a violent weekend across the country with 2 mass shootings in Northern California. 5 people were shot in Redwood City early Sunday morning. Police say a man approached a group of people who were drinking on the sidewalk and opened fire. 5 people, including a 6-year-old, were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. 6 people were shot at a party near Chico State in Northern California. 1 person died. The shooters in both Redwood City and Chico are still on the loose.
Tragedy in Texas where 8 people were killed and 7 others hurt in a shooting at a Dallas area mall. Investigators now looking into whether the shooter had links to a neo-Nazi group. Omar Villafranca reports from Allen, Texas.
Dozens of shots rang out at the busy Allen Premium Outlets Mall Saturday afternoon as shoppers sprinted to safety.
I've got victims. We need an ambulance.
The gunman, seen here in dashcam video we've frozen, fired dozens of rounds at customers outside the stores.
It was nonstop, and there was nothing we could do.
Police say an officer who was at the mall for an unrelated call confronted and killed the gunman.
I saw people running from the mall, and I'm like, well, this ain't good.
Stephen Spainhauer raced to the scene after receiving a call from his son, who was working at one of the stores.
I started counting bodies. I counted 7.
Spainhauer said he arrived before police got to the mall and started looking for survivors.
A little boy just soaked with blood from head to toe, crawled out from under one of the victims and started walking around saying, my mama's hurt, over and over and over. So I grabbed him and put him around the corner so he could get him out of the area of trauma.
You ran across 3 people who were dead.
Yes.
Until you found somebody who was alive.
Yes.
Did you find out anything about that little boy?
I still don't know what happened to him. I would like to think he is okay, but it was a little tough.
The Army veteran says the scene was horrific.
It was a war zone there. There's no way these people could have survived the assault of those weapons.
2 law enforcement sources tell CBS News that the shooter had a patch on his clothing that said RWDS. They believe that stands for Right-Wing Death Squad, associated with extremist right-wing neo-Nazi groups. Investigators say they're also looking to see if the shooter was associated with cartels or prison gangs.